Welcome back, guys, to the next video on Public Writing 101, brought to you by the Public Pals. Today, we are going to discuss genre and how you can use it to reach your ideal audience. To start off, we must define genre in relation to public writing. Genre does not mean mysteries or old westerns or even romance like it does for novels and movies. Instead, genre is much broader for public writing. It refers to the very fundamentals of the composition you are currently working on. Genre is the vehicle by which you hope to spread your message. It can be a brochure, a blog post, newspaper article, video, or even tweet. Each form of genre has its own advantages and disadvantages. By the end of this video, I hope to help you form your own ideas on genre and discover the most effective variant for your current ideas. The real question to ask, and I hope you all ask this to yourselves, is why genre is so important. Shouldn't it just come naturally? Well, I strongly disagree on this point. A cleverly picked genre can be one of those useful tools in a writer's repertoire. It forms the skeleton of your entire composition. All the techniques and tools stem from this backbone, fleshing out the composition and making it a truly effective work. Speaking further on the benefits of genre, it also tells the reader what to expect when they first encounter a composition. Like we talked about in the last video, connecting to an audience is essential. What better way to appeal to an audience than to match the topic to the form of a genre? Trying to connect with a young audience through a detailed white paper would completely fail, for example. By setting the background through genre, we as writers can focus more on the minute details and techniques, while still effectively conveying our message. Genre brings up another key writing term, dubbed rhetorical velocity. This term deals with the speed at which a composition travels once it's released into the world. Choosing an effective genre can greatly increase this velocity by targeting key message spreaders. For example, a brochure would be an effective genre to hand out at conventions because it can circulate among people readily. The explanation of genre is only a small snippet of what it truly means. If you want to pause this video for a hot second and search Google for more information about why genre is important, then post any additional things you find. We all learn together, so discussion in the comments is greatly appreciated. Now that we know why genre is important, let's go over some common genres and the audiences each is suited for. As an example, we will compare and contrast a nonprofit brochure with a flyer. Pause the video and write down a few ideas about the intended audience and what each genre brings to the table. Let's talk more in detail about the genres now that you've had time to properly analyze them. As you can see right off the bat, the brochure is much more information heavy, while the flyer is a little minimalistic, with only a few key phrases highlighted. Why do you think the authors chose their styles? I believe the brochure is a good tool to provide information while remaining engaging and quick to read. In general, brochures are perfect for teaching a specific idea to an audience with little time available. It is very portable and will allow the readers to learn while walking. This makes it perfect for handouts on the street or, like I said, at a booth at which people stop by. On the other hand, flyers are designed to emphasize a specific piece of information or event. People will look at a flyer for a very limited time, so an informational heavy document will be completely ineffective. As you probably now guessed, these two designs are for very different types of audiences, so genre clearly has an intimate connection with the said audience. It's time again for you to go off on your own and learn more about the different types of genre. Look up newspaper articles, blog posts, and everything related and just compare them. Look at what the audience seems to be and how the genre lends itself to furthering the targeted message. Pause the video in the meantime so I'm not just talking to myself. The most important part of learning anything new is finding an application for your knowledge. Luckily, genre finds itself easily applicable to all forms of writing. Thinking about your genre can greatly help your piece reach full effectiveness. Therefore, all you have to do is just take some time to consider the genre you should choose when making composition. Remember how connected it is with an audience, and think about the rhetorical velocity and how you wish your method to spread. Through careful deliberation, you can add your own unique spin to your work and make it stand out from all the others who didn't take this kind of genre into account. Thanks for taking your time to learn just a little bit more about public writing through genre, and I hope I taught you some valuable tools to make you all better writers. If you have an idea about a design or want some opinions on what genre to choose, post them in the comments and one of us will get to it as soon as possible. Most of all, however, make sure to use what you learned here today. You can be an effective public writer. You just got to put the work in and think about all those little details, whether it be genre or just audience in general. Thanks. We'll see you next video where we discuss layout and how white space can make or break your document.